So I'm just finishing planting some ornamental grasses here. This soil has been heavily amended with organic matter. So we're really got a great soil ecology. In fact, there's some earthworms as I was digging the hole. You can kind of see these guys hanging out. So when it comes to adding nutrients, we've got some options here. We can add some liquid nutrients such as the Miracle-Gro. You can kind of see how it actually will dissolve as you put it into the container. Did a little bit of stirring here. It has a dye in here to show, you know, the concentration or what have you. When this is applied into our watering can, as it starts to get mixed up, you can actually apply to these plants just right around the individual plant. Some of the nutrients will be absorbed in the leaves, but most of it will be absorbed into the root zone, which can be a good thing. The other option here could be the Osmocote or the control release. And in this case, when I install the plant and I start putting the nutrient or the soil back in around here, I can actually spread nutrients in the planting hole, or I can wait until I've got the soil all the way around, even with the top of the plant. And then I can spread the Osmocote right around the plant itself. Now I'm not going to dump it directly onto the top of the plant, because what we're really trying to encourage is we're trying to encourage the roots to grow out further away from the plant. So we want those roots to be going out a little further and actually proliferating and then absorbing the nutrients at that point. Now I mentioned this spike, the fertilizer spike. If you were to install this fertilizer spike right around the plant, all my nutrients needed for the plant are on this one side. And so we're really trying to encourage a root zone all the way around the plant, and this would not necessarily be that advantageous. In a planting of a large tree or something that's going to be there for many years, it may be beneficial to have spikes all the way around for that installation. But in this case, I think this is overkill. So a way to apply granular fertilizer would be with some type of rotary spreader. This one happens to hang around my neck. You can buy some that actually just you hold with one hand and you rotate, or you spin the dial. You can get a walk behind spreader or what have you. The advantage here is it gives you the opportunity to cover a large area, and in this case we already have the organic matter that we need in the soil. What we do need now are the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium to be added. So this pelletized material, this is 10-10-10 material. I can start my spreader. I can open up the hopper, which there's a hole at the bottom. You can control the opening and you control the release of this product. So I can open up this hopper and I would walk across the entire area, spreading material. I'd make one pass one direction. I'd turn around and make another pass the other direction. And what you end up with, you can actually see the prills or the particles or the granules on the ground. And again, because this is a water soluble, you'll see it start to dissolve almost immediately. When applying nutrients to a larger area, oftentimes use some type of walk-behind spreader. This happens to be a rotary spreader. You can actually get a drop spreader. It pays to invest in a very good spreader because you can calibrate it so it will accurately apply the nutrients that you need. The other thing to think about would be the total square footage that you're trying to cover, and then certainly the nutrient analysis. This is 10-10-10, the farm grade fertilizer. The stuff that's going to be water soluble is going to give you a quick reaction. This spreader has been calibrated to put out a 1 pound of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet, but you would want to do it over a couple different